Think about your craft a year ago. Do you know more or less now than you knew then? Hey everybody, welcome back. This week on Pursuing Your Craft, we are talking knowledge, one of my very favorite subjects ever. The first thing I want to talk about in this segment of Pursuing Your Craft is the importance of never stopping learning. It is so important to keep learning every single day of your life. Every single day that you work on your craft, you should be looking for something new to learn, a new tool to put in your toolbox, something else that excites you and gets you really amped up to do whatever it is that you do. I cannot stress enough how important it is to keep learning, to never stop gaining new knowledge, no matter how far you are into your craft. So how do we do that? How do we keep learning? How do we find all of this new knowledge? As you start to venture out in your search for more knowledge, ask yourself this one really basic question. How do I learn best? Do I like to read? Do I like to watch videos? Do I like to participate hands-on? Once you figure out how you learn best, then you can really apply yourself in finding the best way to add new knowledge to your toolbox. It may not come as a surprise, but I like to read. I would rather sit down and read something than have to watch a video or have to sit through a demonstration. I am a reader. So when I look for knowledge, I look for places that dispense it reading. I'm subscribed to a couple newsletters, one that comes once a week and the other one I believe comes once a month. My weekly newsletter is called Writers Helping Writers, and every single week in my email inbox, I get another writing tip, whether it's about developing your characters, about the importance of your backstory, or I can't even think of what other topics they've talked about, but all of these things, they're just short little articles, but they get me thinking about writing, and they get me thinking about how I can do better with my stories. I also am subscribed to One Stop for Writers, which is a website that has all kinds of writery information, and in that site, it is literally a one-stop shop. Anything that you could be looking for writer-related, you can find at their website. These are just two examples of places that you can find more information, more knowledge to learn more about your craft, specifically writing related. I don't know what it is that you are working on, what craft you're pursuing, but try to think outside the box a little bit of places that you can go to find extra information. What community can you become a part of that shares its own knowledge and passes it down, that really invests in new people? That's similar to what I am trying to do for all of you on the other side of the screen, but obviously I don't have as much knowledge as these other people do. That's another great way to gain knowledge, is to offer what you do know out for general consumption. As you teach and share what you know, you start to get to know your subject better. You gain a more intimate knowledge of what you're trying to share, because if you can't explain it, then you don't actually know it. How's that for a little profound? So the best thing that I have done for my learning and for my own personal growth has actually been this YouTube channel. I said it before and I'll say it again. My discipline video a couple weeks ago is still kicking me in the pants, trying to get me to be more disciplined, because now that I've talked about it, I feel like I really need to buckle down and do it. I want to highly encourage you, if you're able, to start up a blog or a video or some way to share the knowledge that you have with people who know less than you do. And find a way that you can suck up the information and the knowledge of people who know more than you. Always being somewhere in the middle of the knowledge spectrum is is the perfect way to keep gaining your own skills and refining the skills that you already have. So talk to me. What is your craft? What is it that you are trying to do? Where do you find information? What's the best way that you learn? I would love to hear the answers you have to these questions. I'd love to know what it is that you're working on. So give me a shout out in the comments. As always, you can find me here on YouTube on Tuesdays. I have a blog on Wednesdays at carriejellick.com. You can find me at Carrie Jellick Author on both Facebook and Instagram. And I would love to connect with you and see what you're doing. That's all I have for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye.